Welcome to Academics by Us, where marginalized histories are preserved and Black diaspora thought is amplified. Carter G. Woodson is known as the father of Black history. However, historian Evelyn Brooks Higginbotham reminds us that Woodson was more than a scholar. He was a man shaped by purpose.
As a child, I grew up in a household devoted to Black history. My father worked closely with Carter G. Woodson, the man known to us today as the father of Black history. I often heard the words of Woodson quoted in my home by my parents. We work to disprove that the Negro has made no contribution to America. We work to disprove the lie that the Negro has no history worthy of respect.
Born in 1875 in New Canton, Virginia, Woodson was the son of formerly enslaved parents who could not read or write. From these humble beginnings, Woodson rose to become one of the most influential historians in American history and the second Black person to earn a PhD from Harvard University after W.E.B. Du Bois. Before his major academic achievements, Woodson worked as a teacher. He taught at Douglas High School in West Virginia, as well as Armstrong Manual Training School and M Street School in Washington, D.C. He later served as Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at Howard University and taught at West Virginia Collegiate Institute, now West Virginia State University. In 1903, Woodson traveled to the Philippines to teach and help establish a new school system. While in the Philippines, Woodson served as a school supervisor under America's colonial educational program. 2 years earlier, in 1901, the U.S. colonial government created a free, secular public school system in the Philippines with English as the sole language of instruction. It was within this system that Woodson witnessed the miseducation of Filipino students. They were taught the history of their colonizers rather than the history of their own people. He made a critical observation, and the experience deeply shaped Woodson's thinking. He immediately recognized the same pattern in the United States, where Black contributions were routinely erased or ignored. Woodson was inspired to advocate for a more relevant and truthful curriculum for Black Americans. He later wrote,
"To handicap a student by teaching him that his black face is a curse, it is the worst sort of lynching. It kills one's aspirations."
Woodson argued that Black achievements had been overlooked, ignored, and even suppressed. Determined to challenge this erasure, he founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History in 1915. It's now known as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. The following year, in 1916, he launched the Journal of Negro History, today called the Journal of African American History. Woodson created a scholarly space dedicated to the serious study of Black life, culture, and contributions. Woodson authored many influential books, including A Century of Negro Migration published in 1918, The Education of the Negro Prior to 1861, which was published a year later in 1919, and The Miseducation of the Negro that was published in 1933. The Miseducation has since sold over 1 million copies. In The Miseducation, Woodson directly confronted the psychological harm caused by a biased education system. He claimed that the system conditioned Black students to doubt their own worth, as he famously observed,
"The thought of inferiority is drilled into him in almost every class he enters and in almost every book he studies."
Woodson believed education must empower, not degrade. In 1926, he established Negro History Week in February to honor the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. This tradition later grew into Black History Month. Carter G. Woodson directly challenged biased and exclusionary portrayals of Black history and contributions. Woodson's scholarship was instrumental in establishing Black history as a legitimate academic field. His work gave people of the African diaspora a clearer understanding of their shared heritage, and his message still matters today. Knowing our history is essential to empowerment and freedom.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Instagram.
A Good View Education production.